This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit just before the throw. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They're going to run it here. He breaks free. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Motion now from the tight end. The back's got it. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to the air on the first play. Blocked by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his target. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot looking to find the end zone this time. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Now rolling out to his left. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, the call was sort of predictable, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. What a move, and he's free. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Short gain, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush. The sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
You can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going in the last possession. Very efficient and precise. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Moves out of the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Breaks through the tackle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. A play action looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, USC. Delivers the touchdown but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position, Kirk. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's got to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play fake, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. looks for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
He's running out of time here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You can't hold the ball that long back in the pocket. I understand allowing the play to develop and letting something eventually get open, but you got to be aware of the pass rush. That is on the quarterback.
Receiver in motion now. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on first and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. And what a catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments to kind of protect the lead here. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. He's going to hand this off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. But they can't get him to the ground. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down over 14.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Touchdown, Huskers. This offense really clicking. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him. Oh, man. Great job here to prevent the 2-point conversion and put himself in perfect position. But you just know he'd love to have a chance to pick that off and try to get 2 points himself.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Now they're running on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, the 9.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And he drops back in the gun. Oh, he's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside of the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Going to throw for it on third and goal. He'll throw it now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking right, this one caught.
They get him down, and not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return. But the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now, crucial third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but, man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Close to the tight end. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. Oh, no, trapping back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Now it's second down here.
Here we go.
Grinding away on the ground. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the 8-yard line now, it's third and goal. Will hand it off. And a short run there to end the game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. And to find out